It is the end of day one, and my diet consists entirely of granola bars and graham crackers. A man can only eat so many granola bars before they say no more. So I'm making the executive decision to make the rest of all the actual food into one meal and go out with a bang. The only problem is I now realize that a majority of the food in the fridge is bad. So now we are left with just breakfast. So what we're going to do is we're going to make lasagna with breakfast. Alright, let's get it. Now we're going to take tin number 1 and we're going to just spray it down with this butter shit. Okay, now we're going to take an entire tube of biscuits and just kind of like just hit it until it's like a solid mass. Now my method of getting this dough to be the proper consistency is kind of just like punching it until it's like just flat. Okay, so bob bing bob. After about like 5 hours of messing with the dough, you'll get like something that sorta kinda covers the pan. Now we're gonna pop this motherfucker into the oven for a period of time. Okay, so you're gonna want to harvest the flesh from about 3 or 4 pigs and put that into the oven. Okay, so while that pig genocide is occurring in your oven, you're going to want to start peeling your breakfast potatoes. Okay, so now that our potatoes are peeled, we're going to start making these hash browns. And remember, if you didn't cut yourself while you were peeling your potatoes, you did it wrong. Okay, so as we check on our bacon, you may notice that there's smoke coming out of the oven up through the stove. Look at that! Look at that! It's really sizzling. We're gonna take that out for a second to cool it down because we can't set off this fire alarm. So you're gonna want to add some syrup onto the bacon. You know, make it taste extra breakfasty. While you're at it, pour yourself a shot of syrup too. So after we put the bacon back into the oven, we're gonna take a shot of syrup, you know, to hold us over until the meal's done. Syrup was definitely not meant to be eaten alone. Okay. So the milk in the fridge is curdled, so we're going to need to go get something to drink with the meal. So we're going to head out. Okay, so we're back from getting the drinks, and surprisingly, no fire has started. So we're going to continue making our potatoes.
You made a really deep cut, and baby, now we got that.
Okay, so once you're done chopping up your fries, you're going to want to add salt until you either can't see any potato or the air itself actually smells like salt. Okay, so now we're going to start cracking the eggs, okay? I recommend 1 to 60 eggs. This time I chose like 10. Now when cracking an egg, I recommend the old one-handed method because it's very efficient. Okay, no. If killing the pigs wasn't enough, now we're going to kill a cow and turn it into a ground breakfast sausage. Okay, so when your cow's most of the way done, you're going to want to add some syrup in there to really accentuate the breakfast taste. Right after we take the beef out, we're going to want to put the fries right into the same pot so we can conserve grease. Okay, so while our fries are cooking, we're going to make one of the final components of the dish. So fun fact, the pancake box doesn't actually tell you how to make the whole box at the same time. Okay, so now that our first biscuit layer is nearly done, we're gonna just put some cheese, some shredded cheddar all up in there. Now remember, the key to good scrambled egg is constant movement. Don't let that shit settle. Okay, we're at the home stretch. All we gotta do is start layering this bad boy. Let's go. Now it's a simple formula. We got biscuit, we got eggs, we got sausage, we got more eggs, we got more biscuit, we have bacon, more eggs, and we have... Now repeat it with me. Biscuit, egg, biscuit, sausage, biscuit, bacon, biscuit, egg, biscuit. Now if you could not follow that order, just do whatever the fuck you want. Just put it all the fucking together in a pan. That's all that matters. So as you can see, the first layer of home fries, sausage, onion, eggs, and biscuit may look like a full meal, but you have to realize mama ain't raised no bitch. So we're gonna put more on top. What did I say? That is another biscuit on top of the sausage, on top of the eggs, on top of the onions, on top of the other biscuits. You would think, right? This is it. This is done. It's a sandwich now, right? We didn't say this was a breakfast sandwich. No. This is a breakfast lasagna. Lasagna has layers. On layers. On layers. Now, as I take the food world by storm, the question's been going around, how do we stop this man? How do we compare to this demigod that calls himself a chef? Well, you don't. There is no competition. I keep raising the bar. By the time anyone even cooks at the level that I raised the bar to, the bar is already raised again. Okay, so let's put this to sleep. Let's finish up this breakfast masterpiece. Now, if you haven't been paying attention, you might have noticed this is lacking a few things. Mainly, the massive amount of eggs I cooked and the bacon. So we're going to add some syrup. You know, just really, really drive home that this is breakfast. We're just going to add like a shit ton of syrup. And then, more eggs. Because we have more eggs. So we're just going to put more eggs in. Yeah. Egg. Now you may be thinking, this tin for lasagna, a little too small for this monstrosity. You're right. We're gonna make it work though. So we're just gonna, this excess egg. There's a corner right there. Bam. Corner's not there anymore. Let's go. Now we're gonna do what we set out to do in the beginning. We're gonna put the bacon on top, the masterpiece, the end to end all end. It's even fucking drenched in syrup. Now understand me when I tell you this. What I'm about to show you is not for the faint of hearts or for vegans. Let's count them. We killed 3.5 pigs, 1 cow, 7 chickens, and a whole lot of grain. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's not even done yet. It's not even done yet. There's still more bacon. We haven't even made the Alright, so we're going to smack a piece of cheese on top of this and we're going to pop this back in the oven while we make the final piece. And now, friends, now begins the finale. Now, we make the pancakes. Now, some people ask me why I make food like this. I don't do it because I should. I don't do it because I could. I do it because I am the chef that this world needs. Not the one that it deserves, but the one that it needs. Perfection. Just perfection. We're just missing one thing. More syrup. And paired with this meal today, we have 2 of the finest drinks money can buy. We have Nesquik, must be of German descent, aged about, give or take a week. And we have apple juice, apple juice. It must be French.